Coach Misha Jackson's here today to talk some Emory women's basketball. Coach, halfway through the UEA conference season, start second half this weekend, this time on the road against a couple of familiar opponents in Brandeis and NYU.
Yes, I can't believe it's already halfway through. We've learned a lot over this first half stretch, and I do think we're trying to get back into a flow here, but we still have a lot of work to do. And I think these two teams are extremely tough and physical, and we saw that last weekend, and these will be two big ones on the road for us.
Made the most of a four-game homestand, went 3-1, 2 wins this past weekend over Brandeis and NYU. How about a quick recap of last weekend?
Well, it's no surprise, rebounds was a big focus for us, and got the glass in both games, and you can see where we struggled a little bit in Brandeis, and they were beating us on the glass at halftime, and that was a comment, made that, hey, we have to be up at the half in the rebound category, and I think we ended up winning it by 2 or 3, and that's too close for me, and so that's a big point of emphasis as it was on Sunday. But more so, what we've been focusing on, just especially after our Case and Carnegie games, was just body language and toughness, and yes, some execution things obviously, but that's been a huge thing in how we react to things, especially going on the road. You've got to be able to be tough and be able to go with the flow of how the game's played and not react, and I think that played a huge factor in our 2 wins this weekend.
We've talked in the past about how your team's really been very strong in the second half most of the year. Is that kind of just like adjustments that you and your staff are making, or the kids just kind of seeing the game better, feeling the game better over the last 2 quarters?
I think I would say both, but I do think it's our players have a true feel at that time of the game, and they know what needs to happen at that point in time. So I think our halftime conversations, not so much with just our staff, but the ones that they're having with one another, have been crucial, and they're able to talk with each other. Now, if we can just get that to happen earlier and on the court, that'd be great. But I think it's more so it's a comfort level. It's a understanding of what's going on in the game and how it needs to be played, and I think they're just getting a great feel.
This past weekend, Ashley Oldtrue, back-to-back double-doubles, UEA Player of the Week. She's really been just a model of consistency this year.
Yes, Ashley's been playing extremely well, and she's doing exactly what we know she's been capable of, and her teammates are setting her up really well to be successful, and Ashley's the first one to tell you that. She doesn't get her passes and looks without our perimeters being able to spread out. I think Lindsay's, doing a great job of getting in there, especially Sunday, and Aaron and Allison spread out the offense extremely well. So for Ashley, she's finishing and she's being aggressive, and she's using her athleticism with the rebounds and just doing a little extra work, and it's telling them right now, guys, we don't have to always work harder, but we have to work smarter.
When you play teams back-to-back, do you put a lot of new wrinkles? Not a lot. Do you put some new wrinkles in, or do you just kind of see what happened this past weekend and make kind of minor adjustments to that? Yeah,
a few wrinkles and some minor adjustments. I do think this is a huge weekend of coaching. I think it's the coaching staffs that make the best adjustments and really show during this kind of back-to-back weekend. But for us, it's some fine-tuning and just adding some different things in.
All right, Coach. Thanks very much for your time. We'll let you get back to your prep. Good luck this weekend. Stay warm up there, and we will catch up with you next week.
All right. Thanks, Sean.